What is up, YouTube? A long video. My name is Liana. So I want to talk about just little things, check-ins and things like that, because it's been 1 month since my term. And other than that, so let's just get right into it with the year plan and things of that. So my first term is stressful. From passing, it only took a week of organizational behavior for me to pass that, and I thought I had the confidence in project management, and it's been a fucking month. I have failed twice. So my third attempt is coming up, and I'm hoping to take it next week, Friday. So I have a lot of studying to do, and I just been really anxious about that, just because I thought I was more confident. Well, I was more confident in passing the test the second time, and then I failed. If you saw the vlog, you saw the vlog of me of that week and everything. I'm sorry, I'm hot. I don't know what the fuck, but if you saw that vlog, you understand that situation and what happened. But I realized I was taking duloxetine, and come to find out that was making me feel a certain way in a sense. And I've been off it for a few days, and I feel a lot better than I did last week. Because last week I was saying, am I sick? Because I felt like I was really about to throw up. I couldn't function, and I didn't feel normal. And so I was just let me see if it's duloxetine, and it was that. And so I let my doctor know and everything about that. And because even with my upcoming guard tests that I had, I was nervous even for that, even though I already did, I did my shallow guard swim test, which was I only swim three laps in the pool, and then swim halfway. When I finished the 3 laps, swim halfway, do a 2-minute tread, and then swim back. So I'm saying if I was capable of doing that, and I was aquatic to shallow within a month of me working at my water park, I'm able to do deep guard. So I was just I don't know why I'm overreacting with that when I was capable of doing it beforehand, right? And so yeah, I have my deep guard next Tuesday, the 2nd. And so I have my practice tests then. So I'm thinking about vlogging for the month of my birthday. I took a long break after doing Christmas. So I think I'm going to do the same way of vlogging like I did for my birthday, for the month of my birthday, the same way I did Vlogmas. And I'll do shorts here and there I'm doing now of keeping up with content and things like that. I really didn't want to overwhelm myself with doing content because I know I'm a small YouTube channel. So that's why I was doing more shorts than I normally do, just because of the capability and the viewership that it gives me. Because long form, my main goal was for me to be an influencer with long form content, really. But I realized it's hard for me to do that math because of the fact, I don't have more than 1,000 subscribers. So for me, being a channel under 1,000 subscribers is easier for me to grow with shorts first. And so that's why, I kind of changing that. And then if I want to talk about something currently, I could do that instead of trying to make up videos and things of that nature, because the last thing I want to do is be burnt out and things like that. I am trying to do a no buy this year because my main goal after my contract with Norwegian, I want to move back home. Well, I don't want to move here, but I want to have my own place, my own apartment when I come back from my contract. Just a better environment for my birds and for myself, and being more independent. And I have my own place where I could be naked if I want to, right? I'm just kidding. But I'm doing a no-buy challenge where I am just trying to be realistic with my spending and things like that. I just started because I didn't buy anything this month because I'm broke. And so I passed this month, yay. Next month is going to be a little bit hard because February is my birthday month. And so, yeah. I may go, I'll control myself for February, for my, task breakdown. What did I name it? Something? No, task breakdown, glow up challenge or something like that. I'll put it up on the screen if I remember to. Who knows? I don't know what to do. And also my goal is to get a waterproof camera because of being in the water, being a lifeguard, and things like that. I want to be able to not damage my phone. So that, and I found one that I like on it's a 360 camera, Insta 360 camera that I found. That's really reasonable and I like it. And that's what my goal is too. So that's like going to be like my overspend budget type thing, but it's not really because it's only less than $300. So that's fine. I would like to share my budget plan in the sense of what I have, but I have to do that in another video because it's going to be based off of what I'm going to make during my contract. So I had asked ChatGPT, what like my ideal spending is. So like I just have to like do my breakdown budget thing, and I have to what you gonna call it? I have to spend, of course, reasonably, but I had to manage some other budgeting and stuff like that because I'm not really counting more so of my bills and things like that, because those are needing, especially like my health plan, phone bill, bird stuff, like bird food and things like that, because those are needs for my birds, and beauty stuff budgeting. Those are like my main things that I have that are like not like bad if I break out of my budget for that, because I need to smell good, I need to be clean, and and then also I know like I want to upgrade my wardrobe, so of course that's going to be part of the budgeting project as well, with everything of like controlling my spending, not going over budget, and you can still be fashionable, but you don't have to break your bank to look good, right? And that's what I am doing, and that's what I'm also teaching myself. I don't look like I'm 30, but I still want to dress old enough where, I have like my style set. Like I have my style set, but I like to be comfortable, but I also like to be fashionable. But I don't want to be like have to look mature, but I still want to be comfortable with what I'm wearing. And so, so that's what I'm all working on this year, with being mindful in how I spend and looking at the bigger picture of life, because I want to move within half of the year, and then, things like that. And I know I'm able to do that because I still have my foundation here with my job working at the Y and then my other job being at a water park. So I know that when I come back, I'll have income coming back into, for me to have my apartment and things like that. So I'm not always relying on Norwegian or things like that because of, not that Norwegian is going to be my main source of income, because that's going to make me eligible to buy an apartment. But I also have to worry about, my credit and things like that, because next thing I want to get is a new car. So I have to budget that and make sure like my P's and Q's are on that. But right now I'm happy with what I got because I don't have a car payment. So I am grateful that I have a reliable car and I don't have to pay an arm and a leg in my ass to pay for it, because it's already paid for, and it's been paid for like I had that car since I was 19, and I got it paid off myself when I was 20, I believe, or somewhere around there. No, I was 18 when I got the car, and I was able to pay it off by the time I was 19, 20 years old. So that's an accomplishment of myself, and yeah, and now I pay my own phone bill, which that's easy, where I'm not being threatened of, I'm going to cut your phone off if you don't give me right? So my other focus is me trying to upgrade, because I do have the iPhone 16. It's still fine, but it has its issues with it. So I think I am going to upgrade my 16 to a 17 Pro Max. I may do that halfway through my contract. And because my main source is like I make videos on my phone, which is so much easier, and then I edit on CapCut, which I like so much better than a laptop, honestly. But I mean, other than that, it's not really much of me of worrying about. My first term ends in May, which I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So I will be on my contract still in my first term, which that's fine. I already have my 2 PA classes. I'm just finishing up project management, and I'm hoping and praying that I can finish and start working on a TA class. So yeah, I think my main thing and my main problem is like I'm trying to also worry about what I want to do for my business, but I think I have an idea of what I want to do, but I just want to focus on my career, because I'm just doing this as part-time, because my main full-time focus is having a job, because internet is not always reliable. But this is just me reaching a broader audience in a way, and it's not like I'm trying to teach anybody, especially with my birds. I'm not trying to teach you how to take care of a bird, because I ask myself of how I'm capable of doing that, but the one thing I can say with any pets, I think it's just based off your personality and how you want your animal to approach you, right? With Snowflake, I could cuss at him. I could be a little bit rough with him because Snowflake is an asshole, but I can't be an asshole to Daisy because Daisy's more sweeter. She's gentler. She's quieter. So I have to approach to her more softer, and that is a difference with their personalities, because Daisy is more gentler than Snowflake is. Snowflake is a crackhead, but Daisy is my calm child, right? They're both parakeets, if you don't know. If you know, right? So, yeah. If you want to... I don't know. I'm like... If you want to follow along this journey... I had like a brain fart. What the fuck? If you want to if you want to follow along with this journey, you can. My channel is all about just my life. I'm building a foundation for my future. And I want to share that, you're not stuck in your situation. You can always get out of your situation. It's all of how to and what you want to do. Because I tell myself that I didn't want to be a lifeguard. And here I am, going to be a deep guard. Like, within 6 months of me starting as a lifeguard, right? So, like, things never say never, right? Because that could be what you become, right? But I just thought that there would be other things that I was capable of doing, and realized that, it's okay. And especially, being, Black and things like that, the joke, but it's just like, oh, Black people can't swim. So it's really like, in a way that swimming saved my life. And I could go into detail later about why swimming saved me and things like that. And yeah, so other than that, just following along, it's always something with this channel. It's always something with me. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.